Hello, Cancer. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Let's see, Cancer, how your energies will be at this moment so you can use them to your advantage. Remember that this reading is general. Take what resonates, and if it doesn't, discard the message. It applies to all those who have Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Cancer. Cancer, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. And note that 3 phone lines have been activated so you can contact a tarot hotline 24 hours a day. You can communicate with my team of tarot readers who will answer your questions instantly. I also wanted to let you know the channel membership feature is now active. So you can join this community and access exclusive benefits like early access to the videos, predictions and horoscopes, status updates, photos, polls, unique badges, and also what we're going to start implementing now are raffles, regular raffles that we'll be holding among all the members who have joined to be able to access personal consultations with me.
Ok. Bien.
Now let's focus. Let's channel. Message for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, this starts with the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Justice, the King of Cups. You're leaving somewhere, Cancer, aren't you? A place that maybe, I feel like you didn't feel comfortable there, but this, you know how I feel about it? Like I'm throwing a smoke bomb. I disappear, right? It's like, it's not about hiding, but about deciding something internally. You've decided something within yourself, something very intimate, something secret. It could be a plan you've been coming up with, some opportunity, a special goal you have. This really feels like a secret plan to me, a plan on a personal level. Okay? You don't have any more doubts about this. You've made up your mind. I've left. What happened? Have you considered, for example, the idea of settling somewhere else? Settling in another country, moving, changing your environment, changing your job. For each of you, it could be a different change, a different kind of change. The thing is, you had already been thinking about this. Maybe there were times when you didn't know whether to make the decision or not. At times, this decision was being delayed. So I feel like you've been carrying this with you for a while now. Something you wanted to do still wasn't happening or hadn't been decided yet. The energy has changed now. So that thing you were avoiding doing or deciding, now it does get decided. It's like now it really happens. Now I have the clarity to make this decision toward this new direction, path, or goal that I want in my life. Why? Because I feel that this is going to bring me peace, tranquility, and stability, especially on an emotional level. It's what I always wanted. It's what I wanted, and I feel that this is the best path for me. That's why I say this to each of you. This situation may be manifesting in a specific area at work, professionally, or personally as a life change. Okay? I feel that this decision is going to bring balance to your life. It's also a decision that's unchangeable because when the Justice card's involved, that's how it is. There's no turning back. The past is already history. Close a chapter and move forward. That's it. It creates a new horizon, a new goal or objective that you've been planning for a while, for a long time. Okay? Let's see how all of this continues. Where is it going? Cancer video? Overall available energy. Let's draw 3 more cards here. You have Temperance over here. The Judgment. The 4 of Cups. Knight of Coins. The change is very much linked to work, to your profession, to what you do for a living. I feel it very strongly as a change of profession, change of career, change of occupation, change of career path. That's why I say you've been thinking about this. It's like when, well, I don't want to be in this place anymore. I want a new horizon or to start a new project, a new career. And suddenly, it's like a bombshell drops. And you make the decision and you do it and you leave. There's a lot of energy for change right now. Change, well, I feel like it can be hard at first because you're also kind of facing insecurities. You have to face the challenge of communicating what you're going to do. Because I feel like the change is intense. It's also very much connected to a kind of rebirth. Now, there are little things here like doubts about whether the decision you're about to make or that you made is, the right one. I'm completely sure about what I'm going to do because I feel that the change you all are going to make is a big one. It's all or nothing, and I feel like you need that confidence to make this decision. There may be people who try to convince you to stay in that place, or who offer you something better. If this is about work, maybe a raise. You'll be there thinking about it. But you also want to go through with this change. Cancer girls, do you also want to change your lifestyle, your routine, your day-to-day, your schedule? Being in a new place, living another life, living another reality, getting out of autopilot. So that's why it's as if you've heard the call of your soul. You've listened inwardly to figure out what the new goal is. It's like your goals are realigning too. Take some time for yourselves as well. Take your time to see what's happening inside you. And let that clarity come. Let that truth come. Approach the situation calmly, weigh the pros and cons, and take some time to reflect so you can make a decision. Okay? It could also be that you are dealing with a karmic energy, especially in the work area. This may have been avoided before. This decision had been put off. That's why the energy is like, I want to move forward with this change, but something is holding me back. Or there's something that makes me doubt. No, I'm not totally sure yet. I don't want to regret the decision I make. Once some time passes, we'll see how all of this continues. General energy. And available.
Signo de cáncer. Veamos.
Here you have once again the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands. The fire here benefits you because if you are going through a moment of doubt and uncertainty, they want to convince you to stay where you are. What I see here is that there is a Cancer who has a lot of willpower. and a lot of energy to move toward that new horizon or the new goal you've envisioned. The energy is very much related, as I said, to changes in work, profession, or even anything that involves a trip, a major move. That can also mean, well, I got a job in another country, in another place, and that means I have to move there. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be another country. It could be a more distant area from where you are, but of course this stirs up a lot of other things. Starting your life over again in a new environment, in a new place, it's a major change to your stability. So I feel like you are going to move forward with this idea, with this proposal, with this project that you have in mind. I feel like you are already envisioning a future. I see myself there in that country. I see myself there in that new place, in that new region, in that new province, in that new state, in that new city, doing work I enjoy. Thank you. And with that in mind, okay, you are at a moment where you are making a big decision for your future, a big decision that can define a new direction in your life. The good thing is that you will benefit from this change because you have this I made it energy. That is the feeling of satisfaction from having overcome or surpassed a challenge that at first seemed difficult, confusing, and caused doubts. But I feel that as the days go by, you will feel much clearer, right? It's like, I'm going to be cautious. I feel like I'm going to keep going. I want to keep trying, right? To persist with this idea and with this project because it's what I want. But I'm not going to let myself be defeated by fears, insecurities, doubts, or indecision. Instead, I move forward. Since you are moving toward a place that has a lot to do with a new way of presenting yourself, your personal image, your public image, your professional image. So that's why I say it could be a big leap, a big life change, even a change in status itself, an important economic change, a professional change, a change in level. That's what's coming. The challenge is the change. Transition, go through the transition, but you will make it. Have faith that you will make it, okay? And you will be receiving that recognition. Let's see, Cancer. What do we have in the oracle? Let's go to the Egyptian oracle. Let's see your advice or your message for this moment.
Veamos.
Let's take this one. Cancer, you have triumph here. Wow, how beautiful. It's exactly the Chariot, right? Because here we have the 7th arcana, and here we have Neptune in Pisces. Did you know that this energy is closely linked to travel, to moving, to movement? In moving forward toward that goal and that objective, success is on your side. Victory is on your side. Don't doubt yourself. You're about to make a big leap in your life. It's great progress and growth. I feel that with this energy, you are also in a very favorable position when it comes to relocating. But it's about putting yourself in that warrior mindset, being determined, saying, that's my goal, that's my target. And I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move forward.
Y voy a progresar.
Dear Cancer, this is what we've seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.